First of all, I heart Paper Pumpkin. I really do. This is an awesome product. Every month you get a box like this that comes to your door. They're $26.95, or you can prepay, and they're called prepaid subscriptions. And you can order them in 1, 3, 6, or 12-month increments. And so you can just try it out. You know, if you're doing prepaid, if you're doing month to month, you can cancel them at any time. And you can also pause them. So if you're going to be away for the summer and not able to meet the box, you can just pause it and go to the next month. So anyway, Paper Pumpkin is really fun. It's a great gift for people. If you're looking for a Mother's Day gift and your mom is a crafter, she's going to love it, because inside this box is everything that you need to make whatever product is specialized that month. So that's lots of fun. I see we've got a few people tuning in. Are you Paper Pumpkin subscribers already? Just give me a little holler and say hey if you are. So kind of fun. So this box looks different. If you are a subscriber, you will recognize that it's not the typical red box that we're used to seeing. And the first thing that you'll notice is it's black. So this is to identify a special edition that was designed by Sarah Douglas, who's the CEO of Stampin' Up. She's really funky and fun, and she's got a really bright, bold flair to her. And so I am positive that what's inside this box will reflect that. Another thing you'll notice is, if you're a subscriber already, you'll notice that the label is not on the top of the box. Starting this month, they've actually put the label on the back so that the pretty box isn't covered up. And then if you wanted to make notes to yourself, or sometimes I'll paste the instructions on the outside, so if I haven't gotten to it this month, I know what'll be in the box. And then the other thing that they're going to start doing is on the binding of the box, they're putting what is inside the box, so that it's really easy for you to, if you have them stacked up and you want to just pull one to go camping or to take to a friend, then you can just see easily what the project is on the outside. It'll tell you the month that it came. So let's dive into this and see what all the fuss is about. As I said, this is a special edition kit. As you can see, it comes all wrapped up in this tissue. That's always the case. And we've got our Paper Pumpkin little thank you card inside here. When you open it up, you can see this. So they had told us that there was a free gift coming. So here you can see they've identified. This is so cute. Okay, so we've got 4 watercolor mini pencils in here in some of the bold, bright colors. There is a stamp set, and every month is a unique stamp set. You can't purchase these stamp sets. They only come in Paper Pumpkin. And I know from going to Onstage this month that the handwriting here is actually Sarah's handwriting, and so they developed it into a stamp set. Here you can see is an archival Stampin' Spot. So this is our waterproof ink. And so it's just a little mini ink pad. And every month you get an ink pad that is, you don't get duplicating colors. So if you subscribe for a year, you're going to have at least 12, probably more ink pads, because they do sometimes double up on colors in a month. So it's a nice way to get a selection of inks as well. So let's see what the project looks like. Ha ha ha. So here you can see it comes with the description of what it is, and then inside are all of the materials for that. So I'm going to put the box aside, and then why don't we just dive in and make it? That'll be fun. So I'm just going to lay these out for us here. Let's see what it is that we're making this month. So, ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, look at the cool envelopes. I love that. And that's the thing, if they're giving you cards to make, they always send the envelopes, and they also give you adhesive. So like I said, it really is an all-inclusive kit. If it's your first month getting the kit, they also include a clear block. So speaking of which, I should probably grab a clear block, because this is not my first kit. Okay, so let's see what we're making here. So far, so good. You guys are with me still? So here we've got envelopes. How many are there? That'll tell us how many cards we're making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's a lot of cards. So we're making 12 cards. And here you can see we've got all of the card bases. see what else is in here. So it looks like there's some stickers. I think these are stickers too. Yeah. Oh, watercolor paper. Oh, it's pre-printed. Can you guys see the shimmer on that? Wow. And then hearts, and I don't know what this is. It looks like another sticker of sorts. I'm sure it'll tell us in the instructions. And then dimensionals. So, okay. Let me grab the instructions here. So remember, we're making this, and oh wow, okay, so this is new. This is the first time I've ever seen it with color instructions, so that's helpful. So we're gonna work through this. It looks like we're gonna do some watercoloring here first. So let me grab these. I'll just make the two different kinds that it looks like are in this kit. And I'll set this stuff aside for now. Oh, also in here is a watercolor brush, and it looks like we have embellishments. Oh, these are really hard and sparkly. Can you see the sparkles? So these must be acrylic. Look at those. That's really fun. Okay, so it looks like we're going to use our little pencil crayons here and color in on our watercolor paper. I love watercolor pencils. I've been using mine to death. They come in a full set of the Bold Brights. I think there's 8 or 10 in the kit with a couple of neutrals. So I've been using them a lot. So okay, so we are going to start by coloring on here. And it looks like we just color directly onto the watercolor paper. And then yellow. And red. Of course, you can do anything you want, but if I'm trying to make it look like the example, I'll just color in like that. And I'm going to grab some water here and just start coloring the paint in. Okay, that's fun. Just add a bit more water. I like that. Just like that. So you can see that the colors kind of blend together a little bit. And you can always go in, and if it's not dark enough, you can add more color to it if you like. Yeah, that's cool, hey? I'm just gonna move that. I don't like that little bit of extra water there. Okay, cool. Do you guys like that? So let's do the heart now. So the heart looks like that. So I'm guessing we're just going to blend some of the melon mambo and the rich raspberry. So just color directly onto the paper again. I think I got the colors opposite from how they did it in the example, but that's okay. That's the thing I love about this, is you can do them exactly as the kit describes if you're just wanting kind of a no-brainer and just fill in the blanks. Or if you're feeling creative, you can use the supplies and make something totally unique to your style. So once you've got it colored in, we're going to do the same thing. So just, I've got a little container of water here. And can you guys see that? Yeah. A little paper towel just to kind of dab off. So again, just coloring. And of course the pencil crayons and the paintbrush, that's all reusable for other projects that you might do. And you'll see that some of the pencil crayon gets onto the embossed part of the design, And that's okay. Once it dries, we're going to be able to wipe it off. You can even do it while it's still wet because it's staining into the paper. So now we're going to shift to the Melon Mambo. Fun. There we go. So you can see I've got it on the emboss. So if I just take my paper towel and dab it, it's going to take off the excess like that. So now you can see we've got the two different layers. So what's next? So step 3 is you're going to add the washi tape to the bottom of the watercolor paper and white cardstock piece. Stamp the sentiments and splatter. Okay, so the white sentiments piece. Is that what this is? Yeah, it's totally sticky already. That's cool. Okay, so washi tape. So it's just decorative tape, right? It sticks just like regular tape would. So we're going to go along the bottom of here. Like that. And I usually just go off the edge of the page and wrap it around. Now if you have a heat tool at home, you could speed up this drying process by heating it. Or you can just let it air dry. So same here, I'm actually just going to use my scissors and cut up the middle here. Because it looks like we're making multiple cards, right? Oh, it actually just tears. You don't have to cut. So we're going to do the same thing on the bottom here. And this one I'm going to trim just because the sticker back's going to have to come off. There we go. Okay, so then the next step is we are going to use the stamp set. Just going to set these aside. So we're going to use the stamp set and we are going to stamp. So I've got my blocks here. So this one is you. And best. Because I have multiple blocks, I'm going to use both of them. Okay. And then the little stamps in between, because you best sounds weird. You the best, right? I think that's what that one is. And then the you is love you so much. So let's do the big ones first. So when you have these little ink pads, you can actually just use your fingernail, I think. See how it's perforated? I have no nails. That doesn't help. There we go. And I usually leave the other side of the lid just attached because then I don't lose it. When you have a little ink pad like this, it helps if you put your stamp upside down. Ooh, this one's nice and juicy. Okay, so we are going to stamp best here. And you. How cool would that be to have a stamp set with your handwriting? I want that. My handwriting's kind of terrible, but still it'd be fun. So this one is going to go here, like so. So now let me just throw this back on the... One of the things you can do is get clear stamp cases so it matches the rest of your thing. I'm actually going to do a happy birthday to you because I'll use that more. So we'll just stamp happy birthday to you like that. And this one we'll do I can't read backwards. Where's the U? Oh, Oh, duh, you are the best. Dun, 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 dun. I'm really good at this. See how it's harder to do it this way? It's better to flip it over. So I'm going to go U here, and then we'll get the R. And there must be a the. There we go. Cute. I like that. Okay, so now we're going to use the dots and add a little bit of splatter on the background. So if you see here on the example, they've got some splatter up here and up here, so we'll do that. So we'll do that here. Lynsay! Did you see what I just did? Don't do that. Okay, I'm not going to press as hard. Okay. There's got to be an embellishment to fix that. Have you ever done that before? Well, it's kind of a messy looking card, so maybe we can hide it. So this is a good example of what not to do. It's kind of a tricky stamp because if you get it in the middle, you're going to get that squishing onto your thing. Just be careful. Okay, cool. It's pretty good. Okay, so then the next step is we are going to add cardstock sticker to the card front. That would be this one. Use dimensionals to adhere the watercolor pieces. Add leaf stickers. Use adhesive dots to adhere the flowers. Place card liner inside the cards using adhesive dots. Okay. So we'll grab ourselves some card bases. We need two. So these are, and they're all pre-scored. So you just fold them over. So this one is going to, are we supposed to, oh, it's adhesive. I keep forgetting that. So we're going to peel that off. Cool. And I just have a little bit of extra washi, so I'm going to fold that over. And so this is going to stick here, like that. And then we're using dimensionals, and we're going to hold that in place. So dimensionals are double-sided, and it helps to pop things up really well, giving them dimension, hence the name. So we'll peel those off. And so that's going to stick on there like that. So same thing here. We're going to use dimensionals. Oh, I'm still pretty wet there, but that's okay. It'll dry. I'm just going to not stick a dimensional on that part of it. So we're going to add our dimensionals to the corners. You guys are so patient watching me craft. Thanks. You having fun? I hope you got this kit. It's really awesome. I'm loving it. I have 2 extras if anybody's in dire need. Okay, so this is going to go this way, like so. I actually don't even mind that little, it kind of looks like paint, you know, or ink spilled. My mom always says there's no mistakes in stamping, just room for embellishment. And so we're going to embellish now with those leaves and those acrylic flowers. So here's the leaves, and it looks like we're going to use these lime green ones. So that's going to go, oh, it actually goes right over top of my blob. That's cool. And she has a yellow one on the example, so we'll add that. And so that's where these dimensionals, or sorry, these glue dots come in. So you peel the backing off and see how there's a little circle of glue still there? So you can pick that up. Just stick your dimensional or your acrylic right on top. And then you can layer that on there like so. That is cool. I like that. So that card's done. right? Amazing. So let me grab this one now. And for this one, they have a couple of acrylic flowers. So we're going to add that on there. So first of all, they use the lighter green and the dark green together. So we'll do this and this. And then there's a purple and a pink. And so they were layered like that. So again, with our glue dots, sometimes it'll come off on the backing, so just watch for that. So I'm going to stick 2 on this time because they're a bit heavy. Just like that. So see how the glue is on there now? So this one will stick like that. Now this one, and you could do them glitter side up or you could do them acrylic side up, it's up to you. Okay, so there's our glue, just like that. Oh look, I actually can cover up the other blobs. See, no harm, no foul, all is well. So there, that card's done too. Simple, huh? So there's one more card in the collection, and that's this one over here. So this one, we are going to do what? Color on the watercolor paper using 2 colored pencils, layer and blend in the center to create a third. So the colors are going to mix together. So we just have to find the blank. Oh, that's what this one is. Okay, so they've got blue and yellow, and that created green, so let's try that. So we need my paintbrush again. Oh, no, we're going to color first. So blue, and yellow, and now clean my brush, get the pink off. So now we're going to color. Oh, that's so fun. It's like magic. And so see where the 2 colors meet, it turns green. And now I'm going to clean my brush and go to the yellow so it stays vibrant yellow. It's not fun. Oh, I love it. I just want to pull the, if you find that you didn't put enough color, you can always add a little bit more. I am addicted to watercoloring. It is my favorite form of coloring. Makes me feel like an artist, even though I'm not really. Cool. Okay, so now it says that we are going to stamp the sentiment on the white banner, like that, and splatter the image on the watercolor paper. So I'm going to use my little paper towel here and try and clean that a little bit. But again, we've got stuff that covers it up. So if you run into the problem where it's catching your centers, don't panic. So we're going to stamp like that. And like that. And then we need banners. Let me try and find that. Oh, look at that. They've already pre-punched them for you. So we're just going to pull one out. So it looks like we're going to make 4 of these cards. So there's that. So for the best, you can say teacher. Oh, that's a good one for this time of year. For the best teacher, dad, mom. Well, why don't I do... I'm going to do another birthday card because I give a lot of birthday cards. So we're going to switch out my stamps and do a U. And happy birthday. Thanks to the people who've joined us recently. You guys are awesome. Happy snow day. It's snowing here in Edmonton, which is crazy for April, but you know what you're gonna do. So we're going to do the U like this. Best fits on there better, but that's okay. So happy birthday to you. You know what you can even do? You can stamp this. Watch, I'll show you. This is cool. You can stamp the U where you want it to go. Oh, look at that. I should have stamped it this way, but I didn't. I did it this way, but that's okay. We're going to just work with that. So I'm stamping it on the paper, and then this can go on like that. See? So then it fills in the rest of the Y. I'm a professional here, so yeah. Then the next step is to add washi tape, and that's going to go along here. But again, we're going to do it from the opposite side because I'm being creative today. So we're going to go across like that, and it just kind of tears like so. So now you've got that, and then this is going to adhere like that. So we're going to add, I think it's a dimensional. I'm winging it now. Look at me being all crazy. So I'm going to put 2 dimensionals, and I'm going to peel the backings off. And stick that down like that. My watercolor paper is a little wet because I'm rushing. So then the next step is we're going to layer that background piece onto the card. So let's grab another background. So that one's pre-scored, and we need the background piece. That's this, and I'm guessing this is adhesive too. So let me just double check. Yep, that's so handy. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of off-center it like that, and then we're going to use our dimensionals to layer that. So pull those off. So 3 different designs in this kit, and it looks like we get to make 4 of each, so 12 in total, which is a huge value. So for $26.95, you're getting to make 12 cards, and then you've got leftovers for all the other things. So let me bring in the projects that we made here. So these are the 3 designs, like that. And then plus you've got leftover watercolor crayons and a paintbrush and archival ink and a stamp set and washi tape, and yeah, cool, huh?